This is the painful story. Because of the quality of the bikes released in India, the bike had to suffer as well. We will talk about it after my intro. Here's the painful story of my bike. The bike was given for servicing. Now, for the second servicing, first service they don't do much, they just change the lubricant and they give you bike back after washing it. My bike on second service had a lot of issues. If you see the picture running on your screen right now, this was the picture taken, this was the video taken when I was coming back from Pune, right? The tire is intact, the bike had no issues. Just after a week, I gave the bike to the service center for my second service because the bike had already reached around 7,000 kilometers, and I thought of giving it to the service because I had come a long way. Like I had gone to Pune and come back just in 4 days. So that was my need to have the bike serviced and cleaned. I gave my bike to the service center, and what I got in return was horrible. And I had to ride again to the Goa, like just 2 days after me giving the bike to the service center. Now, the first thing in the bike what I observed is the tire had ripped completely. I was able to see the silver lining of the tire coming out. If you can see the images running on your screen right now, you'll understand my pain. After a day of me getting back the bike, the day I was riding to Goa was a strike. When I was riding to Goa, that day it was a strike in my in the city I live in, right? So in the circumstances where there is a strike in the city, there is no service center open, there is no showroom, no shops open, and I was riding from Bangalore to Goa. On the way, a place called Hubli, I stopped there and I looked out for the tire shop. So there's this tire shop called Tire Park, who opened the shop just for me after me calling him, and he gave me a tire. I took Michelin tires, 140 by 150 if I'm not wrong, 140 bar 150 16R. If I'm wrong, I'll put the tire size somewhere here. Now I bought the tire for 6,800 rupees plus 250 for fixing it. I had to change the tire immediately because I could see the tire, and I was scared that what if something goes wrong while me riding from Hubli till the Goa, the Ghat section. If the tire if the tire cuts into 2 pieces, then I'll be stuck in Ghats, and my all 4 days leave gonna be in Ghats, maybe along with the other animals, or I'm not sure what would have happened. So I got the tire change and I left. Now I thought that the nightmare is over. It's okay. It's just 7,000 kilometers that Mezzola tire gave up. I was riding from Hubli to Goa. I started my ride and I observed a weird noise coming out of my bike. Now I was not able to record that noise because I was so frustrated. I had nothing running in my mind, but the noise was of it. If you have ever ridden a bullet in a long, you will see that bullet makes a tappet sound. Now that sound coming out from Duke in much louder than the engine and the radiator fan is something unusual. That happened with me, and somehow I reached Goa. I looked out for the service center. I couldn't find it the next day because the next day was the Independence Day. Then I found out this mechanic who told me that it's the tappet sound and he can fix it. I said how? So he removed a part. I'll show you the part in the picture. He removed this part and he said, I don't have the same part of KTM, but I'll give you a same part of Bajaj Pulsar 220. So he bought that and fixed it. The issue was resolved. I came back to Bangalore. I told all of this to KTM. So here is the KTM responses. For the first issue of the tire, he said, this is usual. Mezzola tire tend to rip off in around 6 to 7,000 kilometers. So that was a response for the first issue with the tires. And for the second issue, he said he will cover it under warranty. He's not sure how did it happen, and he did cover that under warranty. Then there was a beautiful road which comes from Goa Karwar to Haveri, a place called Haveri. I took that route and there was potholes. So I went into one of the potholes which damaged my coolant. Now there's a pipe connected with the radiator and the coolant, and that had slightly chipped off. I don't know, it was just my bad luck or these kind of issues are faced by any one of you as well. I was pretty upset with the way things went in those 4 days, but then I went and got that fixed, and I also rode again for like 50 to 60 kilometers just to make sure everything is fine. Now the bike is back to its normal condition. It rides well. I'm enjoying my bike again. Apart from these issues, there are many software issues in the TFT which I think we all have, and KTM do not have any software update yet for it. Alright, so this was the issues I have faced in my KTM Duke. Let me know if you also have gone through or going through any of these issues or any issues in the comment section down below. Also like my video and share it with everybody who rides KTM Duke. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel as I make videos as such and other tech videos too. Till my next video, take care, have fun, ride safe, peace.